the crossing of Badwater. It rained most of the night, and I'm so glad I crossed because I wouldn't want to be crossing now with all the added water, and I wouldn't want to do Sheep Canyon. So that was some good timing. I'm on the west side road, which I have to myself for the entire day because it's closed. When I cached the water, the ranger let me in. Well, okay. I got caught on the inside, and I explained to the ranger what I was doing, and his name was William Sloan. William Sloan said, okay then, cache your water, and then close the gate after you when you leave. I felt pretty special, like I had special privileges. Or just lucky, I guess. It's about 22 miles to Furnace Creek, so I've been doing 25s. I don't know why. Turbo legs or something. Hey, geology moment. So, this over there is the Armagosa Range. This over here, the Panamint Range. And would you know that that mountain over there used to be underneath that mountain over there? Although I need my hands to show you. I don't know how to do this, but it's like this. You see? It's like they're like this, and then they stretch. And then you get two mountains, and that's why it's the lowest point in the US in between, because it's a depression. I'm approaching the cache spot. There's beautiful birds flying over what looks like a swamp. Actually, so I've been walking since my perfect sand dunes over there, and I'm in awe. I mean, I can go all woo-woo about this, but I'm just going to give you the facts, and you make up your mind. I've been walking, I don't know, a while. And all along, it's either been this, or mud, or thickets, or... So somehow by letting the wind push me in a random direction, completely unplanned, across the playa, not only did I end up just a few miles away from my water cache, but at the exact perfect spot to sleep. So you draw your own conclusions. Meanwhile, check this out. This is the site of the Eagle Borax mine, the first borax mine in Death Valley. I don't remember what they do with borax. I think it goes into soaps and laundry detergent. I'll have to look it up, but yeah, it used to be here, but the process was so inefficient he went bankrupt. He ended up killing himself. Sad story. I wonder if his ghost's still here. But they used to have to haul the borax out on mules all the way to Mojave, which is quite a ways away, and then they would put it up on train, and off it would go to grace the shelves of people who needed it. I think that took place in the 1850s or so. So much richness, history, and beauty out here in Death Valley. Love this place. Love this place. here, in the middle of this closed road, there's this perfect circle of rocks. What? This is the Death Valley Stonehenge. What does it mean? What does it mean? I found a petrified forest. Well, it's not petrified. It's like a post-apocalyptic forest. What is this place? And why is there a circle on the road? See that? All the rocks. They're not rocks. They're pieces of wood. It's blown about. Furnace Creek from here, but there is a lake. There's a lake right there, and I've tried to cross smaller ones. It's all mud. Navigation dilemma. See, even this, look how squishy. Well, it's decision time again. I can see Furnace Creek from here, but you can't get there from here. I was hiking for about 2.5 hours, and apparently I went 2 miles. 2 miles muddy, and it's getting worse. And then I got to a lake. There's a lake out there, so I can't cross the lake because it's a mud lake. So the next water cache, if I was to follow the mountains there, over there, that's another 23 miles. I don't have another 23 miles in me. Not today. And if it's like this, I mean, it's not road 23 miles. So I think I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the Devil's Racetrack and the Devil's Golf Course, and then I'm gonna... The ranger said the road was not passable, but maybe that's just for cars. Anyway, the road is 6 miles. I think it's my best option. And then if I sleep right at the road, then I just won't go to Furnace Creek. I'll just hitch straight to the truck. But yeah, man, I thought for sure I was gonna make it tonight. Oh well, I got to see some cool stuff. Some cool stuff that people just don't see. I was reading this morning how back there, there was a contingency of the 49ers who came through here looking for a shortcut. They were going to California to find gold. And it said they got stuck for months, and most of them, not most of them, a lot of them died. Maybe most of them. And then finally these two brave guys, one of them named Menley, that was his last name, managed to get out, go get some food, and came and saved everybody. Well, I got it. I get it. I mean, it's like when I was hiking over there, it's so tricky. You can see where you can go, and then it gets squishier and squishier and squishier, and then you turn and it's squishy that way too. And there's all these dead trees like those, like right here. Look, there's stuff like that everywhere. Like there's even bigger ones. Like there used to be a whole forest, and the salt just ate it, and there's these massive crusts. And anyway, I'm gonna go back. First I'm going to eat something, then I'm going to go back, then I'm going to try and make it the 6 miles back to the road, hitch back to the truck, and you know what? My truck is at a hot spring resort, so I'm going to go sit and soak my tired legs, and then next week will take care of itself. We'll see. I mean, right there. Double rainbow. All the way. I guess I'm not so lost after all. I followed the GPS unless there's a rainbow. In which case, that's the way I go. This is where the rainbow took me. Damn it. Nope. I still have the white one. Okay. Guys, look at what I could have been walking in.